Hey, beautiful people, what's going on? Happy Thursday evening to everybody. Hope you guys have had a great, productive day. Not just a busy day, but a productive day to where you've done something and you've accomplished something really, really good that you sought out to accomplish. We're already in the month of July already, and so we're in day 2 of the month of July. And we definitely need to make certain that we already have our goals set down and that we already have seen them and read over them, and we're starting to um, get them in our memory bank in the forefront of our mind so that every day we can press towards accomplishing the goals that we have set out for us for this month. One thing about goals, it's important to have them. I know a lot of times there's certain things that we have to do in order to get there, and sometimes there are obstacles that present themselves on the road to accomplishing a goal. But that doesn't mean you change the goal. That means you just change direction to get to the goal. So sometimes we have to change what street we may take to get there. My GPS today was a perfect example of my goal was to get to a particular place. And so when I got in my vehicle and I turned on the GPS, it gave me a set of directions. Well, when I got to a particular street, I was not able to venture forward because there was a detour. And with that detour, although I still needed to go to my destination, my goal was still to go to my destination, I had to take another direction to still get there. So I want you guys to remember that. I got goals behind me on my vision board for the year 2020. Some of the things that are on my plan for 2020 or in my plans for 2020, I may not physically be able to accomplish. But that does not mean that the goal goes away. It just means I have to take another route to see it come to pass. And it may not come to pass in 2020. It may have to come to pass in 2021. But again, that does not stop the goal from being the goal. And we have to remember that in life. We have to remember that when we set out goals and we set out vision for ourselves, we have to be willing to negotiate and change and move about differently and be able to be flexible whenever something doesn't go the way that we anticipated it to go for us to get to where we want to be. Things happen in life. Death happens. Life happens. Children happen. Breakdowns happen. Life just does what it does. And so with the obstacles, there's still something on the inside of you that wants to see that goal, that dream, that vision, that idea come to pass. And so we have to do what we have to do to make sure that that happens. And that means do not change the goal. Stay the course. Stay the course to get to where you want to go. Stay the course to become who you want to become, to do the things that you have set out in your mind, in your heart, in your subconscious that you really want to see come to pass. You know those things that you want to see manifest. You know those things that you have in your heart and mind. And if you don't know, spend some time in quiet and meditation and start thinking about what you want to do, thinking about how you want to execute it, thinking about how you want to get it done, and start writing those things down. Being able to write something down is very important to do that because writing causes retention, and retention causes recall, and recall causes manifestation. And so when you do those things and you do those 4 steps, you'll find yourself actually finishing out a goal that you set subconsciously without deliberately having it necessarily in the forefront of your mind because you've seen it, you've strategized it in your mind, you've seen the end result, and you're starting to play that thing out on a daily basis. A few of my goals I wrote down from last year. I looked at them and I said, man, now that things have happened with the COVID-19 pandemic and stuff like that, I said, man, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. And ironically, I went back to look at the goals that I had set, and 2 of the 4 that I said I wouldn't be able to do, guess what? I've already done them and didn't even realize it. That's the power of writing those goals down. That's the power of making sure that that vision is plain where you can see it and you'll be able to seize it. When you see something, you'll be able to seize it. And that's the power of writing down your goals. Have you written your goals down lately? Have you written down in detail what you want to do and how you want to get it done? We should have daily goals. We should have weekly goals. We should have monthly goals. We should have yearly goals, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan. Now, as I said before, sometimes when it comes to goals, sometimes you have to take a detour to get to the goal, but don't change the goal. Just change the direction to get there. Always remember that when you have certain goals and ambitions and aspirations that you want to accomplish, you just keep pressing forward until you're able to see those things come to pass. And believe me when I tell you, they will come to pass. Some with extended time and some pretty quickly you'll see manifest. But if you don't write it down and you don't actually see that vision, then how will you even know that it came to pass? So that's another thing about writing it down, so you can see it and you can check it off as it manifests. That's also a great thing to do, to be able to put those goals to where you can see them on paper and be able to check those things off as they begin to manifest in your life. Another thing with goals is vision boards with pictures and images of the things you want to see come to pass. I've had several over the past few years, and I'm telling you, it is so amazing to me to just sit and look at pictures and find those pictures coming to pass. It's mind-boggling to me how powerful an image is in the mind. You know, that saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. It is also worth seeing something manifest, seeing something come to pass. So a picture and an image also helps whenever you're looking at goal setting and to accomplish certain things in your life. Well, that's my time. I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys tonight about setting goals. I always do a video each and every week. At least I try to do a video each and every week. Every now and then I may miss a week or so. But I was thinking about that today, about goals. And when I took that detour, I still got to my destination. It took me a little bit longer, but I got to where I intended to be when I set out to go where I was going today. So I just wanted to remind you guys about the power of writing your goals down. Write that thing down, write that vision, make it plain so that when you see it, you'll be able to do what you got to do to make that thing come to pass. I love you guys. I hope you guys have had a fantastic day. Hey, listen, remember this weekend is a holiday weekend. There'll be several people out and about. Remember to practice your social distancing, and please, by all means, wear the mask. It's imperative that we not only take care of ourselves, but we take care of our fellow man. It's not about us right now, guys. It's about all of us. We all need to stay safe and we all need to stay healthy because we all want to come home to our families. Let's face it. We all want to come home to our families each and every single day. So right now, let's just be cognizant and aware. Wear the mask. Wear the mask. Practice the social distancing. Do what you got to do to not only help to save and protect your life, but to save and protect somebody else's life. We're all in one race. I say it all the time. It's called the human one. And remember, write the vision, make it plain, and do what you got to do to see that thing come to pass. This is Coach Koffe in the great state of Texas by way of Houston. Love, peace, and I'll see you guys again soon. Many, many blessings to you guys. Take care.